Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Eric on the winning side. Guys, I am so happy for what I'm about to share this week. But before I share my what I've learned this week or what I have for you this week, guys, remember to subscribe to this channel. This is a channel where we are all winners. You are a winner, I am a winner, everybody here in this channel is a winner. Guys, if you're a newbie, if you're a new person in this channel, guys, remember to subscribe to my channel, because you know why? Every Monday there is always something new to learn. Yes. And guys, I know you are wondering today where I am. I am at Two Rivers, and it's an exciting place. This is one of the places that I love to come. It's a place that I usually unwind. It's a place that, I love the building, the structure, the way it is. As you can see behind me, I love the color. I love everything, about this place. It's a modern place. You can't imagine. If you've not been to Two Rivers, this is one of the places that I don't think there's any Nairobian who has not been into this place, because it's one of the exciting places you can be. All right, so guys, if you have not subscribed to this channel, remember to subscribe to this channel. All right, yeah. And about the topic today, what I'm discussing, if you have more knowledge more than I have, remember guys, you better comment down below on what you think I'm discussing about this topic today. Is that okay? So guys, on to my topic today. Now, this is what I really want to discuss today about misjudging people, or judging people the wrong way. Huh? We are on the wrong path, because we misjudge people by the way they look, by the way they dress, by the way they behave, or the culture they drive, or the culture they come from, or even, what can I say? The religion. Yeah, we misjudge people and we think that we are more better than them. Guys, today I've come to tell you that no one of us is perfect. No one is perfect. In this world, no one is perfect. And I need you to remember that every day that you're seeing yourself there, where you are right now, even if you have something that I, as Eric, I don't have, remember, it's by God's mercy that you have whatever you have. Are we together? Yeah. And also remember that everybody is on a journey, and you might be far off than me today, or you might be far much than your sister. All right? Yeah. And what you have may not be necessarily what your sister has. All right? Yeah. Your sister may be any person, your blood sister, the person next to you, or any person, or your brother. Are we together? Yeah. So this is what I'm saying. Let us not judge people based on their religion, based on what they dress, on how they look like. There are people. I've ever been into a church somewhere, and one person commented and said that the sister, there was a lady who came in wearing a miniskirt, and this guy was so pissed off. And I understand why he was pissed off. But my question is, would you love to see the guy, the lady in the church, or the lady in the clubs? Let us not judge people by the way they dress, because there are people who dress the way they dress, and they know that they have dressed the best they can in this world. And let me tell you, everybody is on a journey. Everybody is on a journey, okay? And the moment you understand that all of us, we are on a journey, then we'll be sure that we don't misjudge anyone, okay? There are people who misjudge other people by the religion, where who they worship, or whatever they worship. I'm telling you today, you might be surprised. There's one of the poems I read. It's called Heaven's Surprise. It's one of the best poems I came across. All right? And it was saying that I was shocked, confused, bewildered as I entered heaven's door, not by the beauty of it all, nor the lights or its decor, but it was the folks in heaven who made me sputter and gasp. The thieves, the liars, the sinners, the alcoholics, and the trash. There stood the kid from the 7th grade who swiped my lunch money twice. Next to him was my old neighbor who never said anything nice. The guy who I always thought was rotting away in hell, was sitting pretty on cloud 9. Okay, was looking incredibly well. I nudged Jesus, or I asked Jesus, what's the deal? I would love to hear your take. How will all these sinners get up here? God must have made a mistake. Can you hear the way this guy is saying? God must have made a mistake. And why is everyone so quiet, so somber? Give me a clue. Then Jesus replies, child, he said, they are all in shock. They never thought that they would be seeing you. So this is one of the things that the poem is teaching me one thing, that don't judge people. You might think that you're the one going to heaven, but I'm telling you, you'll be surprised that what you know is not even the truth. Yeah? Or what you know is actually what is lying to you. Are we together? You know, let's not judge people by where they come from, by what they are doing, by the religion they practice. Let's just love, just love people the way they are. Don't judge people. Don't say that just because this guy is doing what is different from what I'm doing, then it means that I'm on the right side, that I'm doing something good than them. Are we together? So remember that do not judge any person. We are all on a journey, and in the process of going to a journey, there is a person who is starting, there is another person who is at the middle somewhere, there is another person who is at the finishing line. And even if you're in the finishing line, then that means your life is coming to an end, because in this life, every day we are learning. Let's not judge people by the way they behave, where they come from, what they do, the religion they practice, the culture they practice. Just love people. When you meet a person today, when you come across a Hindu, when you come across a Muslim, don't judge them because, just because I'm a Christian, there's a way I believe in my own religion. And when I meet a Muslim, there's a way they believe in their own religion. But let me tell you one thing, if I start judging the Muslim based on my denomination or based on my religion, then there will be a clash, there will be a war, okay? But the moment we stop judging, automatically there is love that is spread. There's love, the natural love that is coming. There's one person who said, I think it's Nelson Mandela, that love comes out naturally, but we learn to hate. You learn to hate. Look at anything that you have done. Any time that you have hated person, it's because you've learned what they did to you, or you've come, or somebody told you about what they did, so that now in return you start hating them. Are we together? Yeah. So make sure that we don't judge people by where they come from. Okay? We are all people, and let me tell you, remember that God is a God of all flesh. It's a God of all flesh. It's not a God only for the Christian. It's not a God for the Muslim. It's not a God only for any other person. God is God for all of us. This poem is telling us one thing, that let us not look down on any person. Let us not judge by religion. Let us not judge people by how they dress. Let's not judge people by the way people conduct their things. We are all on a journey, and that journey is not yet over until we have seen the best of ourselves. Remember, don't judge anyone. Let's have a clear view of how people are. Do not come to me, judge me by the way I look, by the way I dress, from where I come from. My culture is different from your culture. You don't judge an American because of coming from America. Don't judge a Kisii just being in a Kisii tribe, yeah? I know in Kenya we have quite very many jokes to do with Kisiis of late. But let's not judge one another. Let's love unconditionally. Let me tell you, this is one of the things. If you can love each other the way we are supposed to love, I'm telling you, even there is no need to have a law. There's no need to have any kind of law. Trust you me. Because you cannot do to me what is wrong. You cannot come and hurt me. Because you do what? You love me, and you know that in the next minute, I might be needing you to help me in doing out something. So guys, remember, don't judge anyone. Let us just be realistic. Love people the way you saw them, okay? Yeah, you see me dirty today, you don't know about my tomorrow. I might be very clean than even you. Are we together? Yeah, you might see me today and I don't have what it takes to be where you are, but you don't know when I wake up tomorrow in the morning, how I'll be. Let us not judge people. Let us be compassionate. Let's love people the way they are, as they are created by God. And even me, when I'm sharing whatever I'm sharing, I am not the best. But guys, just remember that you cannot judge any person. Are we together? We are all on a journey, and in the course of a journey, people learn, okay? And there are people who are just starting their journey. There are people who are just starting to learn how they are supposed to be doing things, how they're supposed to be talking to a person. So, guys, I would like also to give you another example. The example of, you remember when, most people know the Bible, Yeah, so you remember when Jesus was crucified, there were two thieves who were crucified together with him. And there's this one particular guy on one of his side, and asked Jesus that, Jesus, when you get into your kingdom, remember me. Guys, this thief, this particular person was already a sinner, and he never made the Lord's Prayer to accept Jesus. But that very day, Jesus promised him one thing, that today you'll be with me in the kingdom. Something of the sort, okay? I'm trying to paraphrase. Guys, if Jesus was like some of us, the way we behave, guys, I think most of us will never see heaven. Yeah, most of us will never see heaven, because this guy never made the Lord's Prayer, never even probably read any scripture, but this guy just acknowledged Jesus. And Jesus never judged him just because he was crucified as a thief. Are we together? Look at the disciples that Jesus was calling. These were the worst people, the tax collectors. In those years, tax collectors were the worst people during that time, because they could harass people until you give what you're supposed to give. And let me tell you one thing. If probably Jesus was very judgmental, in the first place, he would have gone to church to collect people to be his disciples. But he went to the world to collect people and made them to be very influential in our society today. These are people who wrote different books of the Bible. Look at a person like Paul. He was one of the guys who used to persecute Christians during that time. But this is a guy who his life transformed totally, and he wrote almost more than half of the New Testament. And these are people that have made a big influence even after their death. These are people who made a big influence in our society today, who shaped the Bible, how the Bible it has been written through the ages, So, guys, if you were to judge these people based on where they come from, then we'll be wrong, and we'll be totally doing injustice to these people, because these people are people who are worse, but now their life has changed. And that's why I'm saying that, life is a journey. And the moment you understand that life is a journey, then you're able to understand that you give people time to change. You give people time to learn. You give people time to adapt to changes. Changes is one of the hardest things to do. But remember, if you think I do not know, or have not yet reached there where I need to be knowing, give me time, because in due time I'll be there, okay? So let us not judge people by where they come from. Let's not judge people based on the culture they practice, based on, anything that they are doing. Let's just be clear-minded. Let's love people. You see a person today, love them the way they are. You see a kid, love them the way they are. Just love people the way they are. Let us not be judgmental. It's one of the things that I've learned. Let us not try. And I'm not saying that I am perfect. Just because I'm sharing the topic today, I'm not saying that I am perfect. This is what I mean. That every day is a learning opportunity. Let's take each day as an opportunity to better ourselves, because life is a journey. Yeah. And you are not done with the journey. So long as you're living on this earth, you are having your breath. Every day you're waking up in the morning. Remember, do not judge people. Remember, it's an opportunity. just for you to be a better person. It's an opportunity to share the love. It's an opportunity not to judge people, but to share the love all the more. Yeah.